Hello folks, Danoby2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. So I got to visit Phoenix, Arizona over the weekend, and I gotta say folks, I had a phenomenal, fantastic time. I got to seek out the adventure that I have been so much craving, because I can only hike. Most of you who know me, I am a hiker. I love to hike. Kids didn't want to tag along, and like to get lost in the desert. I like to pretend I'm in the planet of Arrakis, looking for those the spices and so forth. But I had a fantastic time hitting the hiking trails in Phoenix, Arizona. And while in Rome, I got to visit my good old friend 6Scale Mafia. You folks know him. He has his own YouTube channel. 6Scale Mafia. He covers 1/6 figures and reviews as I do. So where am I going with this? Well, most of you already know that I have covered in detailed, in person, physically reviewed and covered the Jazzinc vehicles. I have reviewed the Falcon cockpit. I have reviewed and owned the Justice-Mobile at the time. I also even got to do I think a wonderful 4K blast on the Batman 66. Look, every of these videos that I covered from Jazzinc, the videos are not holding up to the quality and standards that me, as a 1/6 collector, I'm used to. It's crap. The vehicles are just crap for what they're asking for and for what you're getting and being delivered. It just doesn't add up. It's bonkers to think that collectors are still buying these products and vehicles. So I got to review Anthony's collection. He has the Batman 66 vehicle. He also has the Zack Snyder, the limited edition vehicle. He also has the Justice League Batmobile. I believe it's the Zack Snyder with the signature and so forth. And I mean, it looked great. I mean, clearly it's the fourth time. This is the fourth version of the Justice League vehicle that Jazzinc has made. So at this point, clearly he's gotten something right. Then we got to the Robert Pattinson 2022 Batmobile.
Mr. Danoby2, this is 6Scale Mafia. I'm hanging out with Mafia, and I'm looking at his collection. And I looked at his Justice-Mobile. I mean, I don't even have to touch it. I know that the fourth
this one over here.
We looked at the Justice-Mobile, and it passed inspection. I don't even have to touch it. I can look at it, and I can tell that the fourth and fifth time Jazzinc finally fucking got it right. Batmobile down there. I can look at it. It's a similar quality and build to the one that I looked at from Hadelorian. We're looking at the Batman 2022 Jazzinc, Robert Pattinson, and this is the B stock, is what you're explaining to me.
Yeah.
Right, Mafia? All right. And for the audience watching, what does B stock mean? How do you understand what B stock means?
Well, there was some type of defect.
Okay.
A discounted version?
So then
in my case, my electronics weren't working.
So we're not sure how many batches of this actually exist out in the wild. Like, is it like A stock, B stock, C stock, and so forth?
No, I think everything's a regular production run, but then if there's any kind of, in this case, like the previous guy, I think he fried the circuit. So in which case he would return it, and then Yost would replace him with, the functioning one.
Okay.
And then, what does he do with the leftovers, right? Oh, hey, I have one, but there's this issue with it.
The discounted, damaged version, how many of these vehicles are in the wild?
So at least you got a good deal on this. I don't need to know how much you spend. You just got a good deal on.
Yeah, I got a good deal on it. So that's why I was like, all right, if there's no audio, maybe I can fix it, later. Right. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool looking, though. This is the clean one. There was a weathered version as well, but I opted for the clean.
So just me looking at it, I'm concerned already about the size of the vehicle. And this doesn't bother you, but I mean, I can tell as I'm just I'm lifting the vehicle up, and this right here is a huge concern for me. But for you, it doesn't bother you, correct?
No, I think it's all right.
You think it's all right that the actual axle is loose. And then the front one over here is kind of loose too. does it actually? Can I? Apply
Yeah,
pressure?
they turn a bit. Yeah,
They turn a bit
they
right
turn.
here. Okay. So, for you folks out there watching,
He was serious. He did not see anything wrong with this vehicle.
the company assures that they're getting better, they're improving, but as a
Well, keep in mind too, though, that
Yeah.
I unscrewed some of the screws on the bottom because I'm trying to fix the electronics. So that could be.
But the screws wouldn't affect the actual structural axle, though, would it?
That was the thing. In all fairness, he did explain to me that the electronics weren't working. So I wasn't even judging the vehicle on the electronics and the actual lighting components. I was judging it like a big giant Hot Wheels vehicle. Could this thing roll down a hill?
Maybe not, but I did unscrew a bunch at the bottom. It's still a work in progress because, like I said,
Work in progress for you to fix
for
the
me,
electrical.
yeah.
Okay.
But for the stock people, I've heard nothing but great stuff. I still think it's all right, but I don't know if those are loose because I'm unscrewing shit.
I mean, those axles, no clue how those wheels were even on that vehicle.
You're not just making excuses, are you?
No, man, flip it up.
Okay.
You can see all the screws empty.
Okay.
Yeah, I unscrewed a bunch of shit down there.
Yeah, he says screws, but the whole screw thing was electronics.
So, but like I said, that one's
right.
still a work. But I love the car. It looks
All right.
great.
Well, you know what? Then I guess that's really what's important, that you're happy with it and so forth. And then this guy just had an accident, so we're not going to even look at this guy.
On that
He
one.
just, the Batmobile just had an accident, and you have it kind of.
Oh yeah, the Batcycle, yeah, which is nice, but
Yeah.
but
So-
it's good. I mean, you look,
Yeah.
you got Jazzinc, you got
Yeah.
Hot Toys.
Yeah, you have
You got
this. I love this
Blitzway.
setup. I love your Mr. Fusion. I love your Ecto 1 setup. I'm jealous you got defunct Winston. I'm just jealous on that. And then your Falcon cockpit. Was there any issues with that? Or are you happy with that?
Yeah, no, happy
Okay.
with it. I'm happy with it. I
right.
do remember when he did the originals, right? And there was a thing where he's like, some people wanted screws, some people didn't. But no, I'm happy with it.
Okay.
I'm happy with it.
All right. And you're still committed to the religion, the Jazzinc religion of
The 89 Batman's coming home. The Batmobile.
the 89 Batmobile is coming up. All right.
Yeah, I know.
right.
I know.
89 Batmobile. No. No.
I know.
I love your setup, man. I love your game setup, your
I
Star Trek
appreciate it,
setup.
man.
That's pretty damn cool. I love that. So, other than that, though, only one check mark for this 22 Batmobile. I don't think this would take on the Riddler. I'm sorry. I would. The Penguins wouldn't survive a car chase. Other than that, though, kick ass setup.
It's pretty, yeah. No, it is. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, parting words.
That's it. Looking good.
All right.
Phoenix.
All right, Phoenix.
I'm telling you, you're better off sticking with the Hot Toys version. You know, you just have to wonder, what are the odds, right? You have to ask yourself, what are the odds of someone like me encountering defect after defect after defect after defect? There's only so much excuses. There's only so much that you can, I guess, turn a blind eye to. Something is clearly rotten in Denmark, and it's just not. No. What are the odds that I keep encountering a defective product from a specific manufacturer? You have to ask yourself, who are the individuals that are seeing something different than I am? I'm visually showing it to you folks. I don't know.